Yeah, so let's talk video mode on this. This whole video is going to be completely surrounding the video mode on here. Thank you for tuning in here and watching, because I try to go over this same stuff with my wife, and I kind of get the 1,000-mile stare with her, and then of course my kids are too small to talk about this stuff, so thank you. I really like talking about the cameras mainly because it's super fun and it's something I'm really getting into right now, but yeah, I just like talking about it, and I'm glad that I have somebody to talk to. So yeah, feel free to leave comments about whatever. If I screw up, yeah, just let me know. And again, thanks for watching. I'm kind of confused by the title of this. Fits and Fun started as a kids channel, me and my kids just playing around, and then it kind of evolved into basically anything that I think is fun and interesting is pretty much what we talk about. So we do computers, we do cameras, we do gear, all sorts of fun stuff like that. So the mode I want to talk about on here today is going to be the video mode, and what I want to talk about is how if you're shooting in auto mode only, which is a fantastic mode, it does a great job, but you're kind of limiting yourself to what you can do. I shot in auto mode for 4 months straight, and then I kind of got to the point where I wanted to expand. I saw these other people doing these great things in videos, and I noticed their sound was better. Like this one moment, throughout this whole one video, I have this super loud
This advice is coming from somebody who has made these mistakes and made them big time.
You hear that? That was playing the whole video. So I tried to like come up with another little fix to put over the mic to... Didn't work. It was atrocious. I even made a video about it. Well, the reason I want to talk about that is because just by making a few changes on here, I found I could actually turn down the mic input, so I wouldn't have had to hear the cicadas, whatever you call it. I always get that mixed up. But I wouldn't have had to hear that, but I didn't know that because I was stuck in auto mode, and you can't adjust that in auto mode. So you got to go to the P on the dial up there, or go to shooting full manual, and you can make these adjustments. So I'm going to show. I want to show you how to do that real quick. That's real simple, but it's really neat. Then also, like, I can do this, and I can shoot in black and white, which I love this. This is really cool. I think that looks really cool. Look at that. Well, obviously you're looking at it, but you know what I mean. Anyways, that's really cool. So let's go back. And so that's really cool. I like the fact that you can do that. You can't do that in auto. Auto really limits what you can do. You can only do like a couple things to make adjustments and whatnot. And my kid is yelling at me. Bye, buddy. I'll tell you what, my kids, I love them to death, but they really love messing with me when I'm trying to make videos because they think this is hilarious. I'm sitting here talking to a camera. So yeah, so there, you can do that, and it's super simple. You just got to go to one of those modes, and I'll show you. Alright, so here we got the, and just change this over to the P right there, to the P or to this M here. Go in here and see here the camera icon, first tab. We're going to go to manual sound recording. And right here is where we can adjust the mic level. So as you can see, when I start talking, as I get closer to it, hello, hello, see that going up? Now when I turn this way up, tap on it, turn it up, let's turn it way up. Now see, it's picking up everything. There, see, it's picking up everything right there. Now let's turn it all the way back down, and now it's not picking up anything, see? Now when I get closer, hello, hello. See? I'll turn the mic around like this on there. And now I can talk directly into the mic, like this setup here. And I'm talking directly into the mic while I'm like going over a tutorial or something that's in front of me. And it's just really convenient. So that's really cool. So there's that option. The other option here, as I've stated, is as you're shooting video, let's come over here in manual mode. The other option I was talking about is right here. See, just set your ISO, whatever you want, your aperture, and then you can just sit here and change this to adjust your brightness, which you cannot do in auto mode. So if you want to have the scene a little darker, have it a little brighter, and it'll just stay there, you know. Now this is nothing new to anybody who shoots video a lot and is well, you know, familiar with the camera. But for the beginner who's stuck in auto mode, this is new. So, you know, as you saw there, you just go into the sound and you can adjust it, take down the mic volume and all that. Yeah, so I just made a video on how to change those picture styles. If you want to tweak them and do stuff, that's really cool. That I'll link up here too.
So you're really limited in auto mode, which I had no idea about until I actually got out of it and started playing around in some of the different settings, because I want to make some tweaks to my videos. So there, you can change the mic volume, you can change the picture styles, and change the coloring, the contrast, all that stuff in the picture style editor, which you can't do in that. The other thing you can do is this, is something I like to do a lot, as you can see. I like to set the exposure myself. Now this is just slightly under what it would have been if it was running in auto. Not in auto mode, it just corrects everything. Let me tell you a funny story here. Remember the big eclipse that we just had a few months ago? Well, I thought I would be really slick and make this like time-lapse video of me sitting in a chair relaxing. Well, the eclipse came in and I left it on auto mode, and so can you guess what happened? It auto-corrected for the light, so it just looked, the ISOs kept going up and it recorrected, and it looked like nothing happened. I mean, you could see a slight difference, and it was horrible. I was so mad. I just totally wasted this awesome opportunity to get this like once-in-a-lifetime eclipse thing. So I was pretty upset by that, but looking back at it, it was a silly mistake that now I know. So if you're trying to make a video and you don't want the camera to keep compensating for the light, and you actually want the scene to look dark, or you want it to be bright, or you're going from light to shadow, it'll give you that realistic look, versus when you're in auto mode, it'll correct and everything will look fairly similar in color, so you can't really tell exactly what kind of lighting you're in. If that makes sense. Maybe I'm not explaining it right. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm explaining it right. So anyway, so there's the third thing. Is there a fourth thing? Well, I could say in manual mode, like I showed in the past, you can change that bokeh effect in the background. I've shown that multiple times. So there's another feature that's pretty cool. So these are things that you can't do shooting in auto mode, to have to explore outside of that comfort zone. And it's worth exploring. It's fun. But don't make some of the mistakes. Another perfect example. I thought I was going to be all fancy and shoot in manual, and it's just video, which video is actually harder to script than photo, in my opinion. But I thought I'm trying to shoot this fairly important event, and I just couldn't get the settings right, and it was super dark, then it was super bright, and it just looked horrible. I had the sound off. So sometimes when in doubt, slap that thing in auto and just let it ride, because you don't want to overthink it and out clever yourself into this horrible wasted footage that was actually an important moment that you screwed up. Now you look like an idiot, or you feel like an idiot, and it's like, what was I thinking? So I just want to talk about it. I haven't been on in about a week or so. I was getting a little antsy, and like I said, thank you so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun. We're coming up on winter here, so I don't know how many more videos I'm going to be able to do out here, and I really enjoy being out here and doing these videos and talking to you guys, and I love hearing your comments and going back and forth. So I don't know, thanks for watching. I just feel very appreciative today. So that's it. Alright guys, I will talk to you soon, hopefully. See you later.